What is going on, guys? Good to be back at it. Today's video, we are talking about vitamins. Well, just kind of vitamins, like how I stay healthy, or how you stay healthy, coming up. I wanted to do this video because I was thinking about things that I, that make me who I am. So basically, the idea of these videos is that I'm going to make videos for you guys, as well as videos to help other people on the spectrum. So basically, it's like content about the things I like my special interests and vlogging, stuff like that. Anyway, that stuff aside, I really wanted to talk to you about healthy lifestyles and stuff. So basically, you guys know that I am really into like healthy living and stuff, right? I'm like a health freak. I like only buy organic food as best I can. I'm a vegetarian. I like have like eco-friendly washing powder and conditioner and stuff. My toothpaste and shampoo is organic. Everything I have is organic. Even down to like the baby's food is organic. So everything that we do in this house is like try to be as healthy as possible and try and be as kind of healthy and fit so that our lifestyles can like help support our bodies, basically. That being said, I did a video a couple of months ago about vitamin D supplement, and I take vitamin D as well as vitamin C every single day to really help my immune system and keep me kind of like from getting the common colds and like influenza and stuff like that, because I feel like if you don't try and take care of your body with supplements and vitamins and things like that, you'll be missing out on some vital vitamins that your body needs. And I think this is why a lot of people actually have colds and stuff like that. It's kind of funny, we never really sit down on this couch. It actually has an Instagram pillow and a YouTube pillow on this couch, and you can see my skateboards behind me there. So basically, let's talk about vitamins and like how I stay healthy, because I feel like that is super important. And I was talking about vitamin D earlier, and what I mean by that is I take those vitamin D supplements and the vitamin C supplements to help my immune system, because especially where I live in the UK, we don't always have a super huge amount of sunlight, which is quite interesting because some places in the world you get a lot of sunlight, and some places in the world you get a moderate amount. I say that we get a moderate to low amount of like super good sunlight. So I take vitamin D to make sure that I actually get the stuff that I want. Now, vitamin D basically controls the absorption of calcium, and that means that like as you intake calcium, vitamin D helps you absorb it in certain areas and blah blah blah. That's the idea of vitamin D, because we all need calcium. But the awesome people at New You Nutrition sent me some vitamin K2. Now, a lot of people probably think like, what on earth is vitamin K2 and why do we need it? Now, vitamin K2 is a vitamin K supplement that we need in our bodies for this simple reason. The vitamin D helps absorb or control the absorption of calcium into your body, but the vitamin K2 helps the distribution and the location of the calcium. So these two work together. So if you're taking vitamin D and not taking vitamin K2, then you're missing out on the correct way to absorb calcium into certain locations. Basically, like this is the distributor for vitamin D. Now, these are vitamin K2. This is a 1-year supply. There's 365 vegetarian tablets in here, but they're GMO free and they're super awesome. The company are super ethical. The other ones I have from them are amazing. These are actually made in the UK. I will leave a link in the description so you can actually get your hands on these, because if you're already taking the vitamin D, then I highly advise you get the vitamin K2. And the company reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do another video on any of their products, and I said, yeah, I'd love to do one on K2, because I feel like this is super important as an important part to your healthy lifestyle, because if we're not taking care of our health, then what are we doing? Okay, so the vitamin K2 comes in this kind of like cute little bottle. It's very small. It's smaller than the vitamin D bottle, and it will definitely keep well in a shelf somewhere. The actual tablets themselves are like these little tiny they're like little disc kind of tablets. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the camera's focusing or not. But basically, they're little tiny tabs, and they're so easy to take. So if you're taking like a vitamin D supplement in the morning, and you just put like this one in there and just clunk them down, you only have to take one a day. That's going to be super awesome, and it'll be great for the distribution, control and the distribution of the calcium in your body. And it's actually vitamin K2, MK7. So the actual, so this is the actual bottle. It's MK7, which is the K2 vitamin, and it's really cool. Actually, a lot of people these days are actually being born with vitamin K deficiencies. So when you're first born now, I think we're starting maybe a year or two ago, that basically when you're born, you get an injection straight away with ram full of vitamin K. It's got all the vitamin Ks in it. And the reason they do that is because they're finding more and more that humans are kind of not really getting vitamin K from anywhere that doesn't, you know, that's not a supplement. So my advice would be to highly recommend thinking about what supplement you're taking and look at vitamin K2 and vitamin D. I would say like the three main ones is vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin K2. If you take those, I feel like you'd be super healthy. I feel like it's worked for me because I don't really get that sick. I never get really sick. I had kidney stones like once on this channel, as you've seen, but the rest of the time I'm pretty healthy. I don't really get common colds. I never get influenza and things like that. And I'd say it's down to, you know, living a healthy lifestyle and using supplements as part of that healthy lifestyle. That's just like number one. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. I only like to get supplements from reputable companies, and because you're trying to find something that is super clean, healthy, you know the company, you know that it's reliable, you know that it's not like genetically modified. These are actually GMO free, which is really nice. A lot of places ingredients are genetically modified, like a lot of pills and stuff like that, especially on like the cheaper side of things. So definitely, you know, you have to know where you're taking your supplements, and I only take supplements from reputable companies, so definitely check them out. The dog wants my attention. Why are you making noise? Good boy. So among taking supplements and things like that, the dog is really like, just, I don't know, like his bed is crazy. He like chews everything in his bed. Did your dog do this? Look at this. Look at this crazy, look at these crazy holes everywhere. But you can't get into the... Okay. So basically, among taking supplements and doing all the things like eating those foods and stuff like that, I also do a lot of running. I actually have a running video coming out very soon on the channel. I also work out, so I have some weights in the office here. I'll show you now. So these are some weights. They're a bit rusty because where you put your hands and you sweat, the rust goes on them. So I have some weights over here, and basically I like run 3 times a week, and then I work out 3 times a week as well with weights and things like that, just to make sure that I'm actually getting that healthy lifestyle in. But people know me all too well. Look, check this out. This was actually a gift from Secret Santa, which is grow your own detox juice, which is super awesome. I'm actually going to plant that juice in a box in the garden so I can actually make my own juices, because you guys know I'm obsessed with green juices. I made a video on green juice, which I'll try and link here somewhere, and I also like just love, I don't know, I love smoothies and juices. But here's some pro tips. We talked about taking vitamins, we talked about like healthy lifestyle stuff, we talked about like, you know, food and intake and things like that. My top tip advice would also be to go out and get some fresh air, get some sunlight on your face, and go walking, go running, do whatever it is to get yourself outside and super engaged with nature, because what I found for my mental health as much as my physical health, it's super important to get both of them on track. And one of them is just getting out there, having that walk, you know, I don't know, going to your friend's house, playing video games with them, doing whatever it is that you guys want to do, but make sure you get some outside time. Go walk somewhere, go up a mountain or something like that. It'd be amazing, and it's so good for your mental health. Oh, do you ever get those days where you're like super tired for like no reason? Like you got enough hours in the night sleeping, and you've like eaten well during the day, and you've like had ample amounts of coffee. Okay, I don't drink coffee, I drink caffeine-free green tea, but you know, you've had everything you normally do to make yourself awake. I'm just like so tired, man. I'm up. Okay, I need some water. Among all the other things I've been talking about, you guys know that I drink a lot of water. Woo. Water is really good to hydrate the body. I made this mistake once, like I was talking about earlier. I didn't drink enough water and I got kidney stones because I was just dehydrated. It was crazy. So my advice is to drink at least 2.5 litres of water every single day, because it's going to keep your body and brain hydrated, and it's going to just help with like you know, movement of fatty lipids in the body, so you don't like take on residual lipids. It helps like flush those out, and it's super awesome. And water is great. You know, your body only wants water. So a hack for me is I carry this huge vat of water everywhere I go. Look at the size of this thing. Normally has one too. That's why I have Star Wars stickers on mine, so we know whose is whose. And we you know, just drink the water all through the day. Guys, the most amazing thing ever happened. So we don't eat like at McDonald's normally, but there's a new vegetarian, well, vegan option on the menu, and I wanted to try it out. But the one I wanted to try out was in the Happy Meal Kids format, right? But the cool thing about it is they had Pokemon cards there. Check these bad boys out. So when you buy a Happy Meal, you get Pokemon cards. I was super taken by this, and yeah, now I have like a bunch of Pokemon cards for trying out their meals. So anyway, that was awesome. So a big Happy New Year to everybody, and I've already started my New Year's resolutions, my new goals. One of them is photography, and I'll be dropping a load of photography on my Instagram account. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, the link's in the description below. Go check it out, follow me on Instagram, and I will follow you back, because that's what I do with everybody. But I have all my photography on there. A healthy part of a healthy lifestyle is setting goals and like aspirations, like what do you want to do with your life? That's why New Year's resolutions are awesome. You say, I'm going to do this, and this, and do it, complete them by the end of the year. I did them last year for this year, and it was one of the most amazing things I ever did. So make sure you set goals, stick to them, and just achieve them. It's amazing. It's so good for your mental health. Without it, I don't think I'd be half as motivated if I didn't set goals and stuff like this. If you're new around here and you want to learn more about autism, Asperger's, and see some more of my daily life videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If not, guys, I will see you next time.